Bye-bye. Okay, Chris, I'll get your number from Bernie. I'll give you a call. Cheers now, 73. Have a good one. Okay, the Radio Alpha QRP. Go ahead, please. ZS4 Sierra.
Okay, Roger. ZS4 Sierra. How copy? November 2, Radio America. That's November 2, Romeo Alpha stroke QRP. Over.
Very good copy. Well, November 2, Romeo Alpha QRP. This is ZS4 Sierra. Good evening to you from my end. Good morning. You 5 and 8. 5, 7, 5 and 8. 5, 7, 5 and 8 into Bloemfontein, here in central South Africa. And the name is John, Juliet Oscar Hotel, November John. Good signal. I wonder what power you're running. That coming through very well. I'm running about 400 watts into a 11-element tri-bander, 5 elements here on 10 meters. November 2, Romeo Alpha, ZS4 Sierra.
Okay, Roger, John. Well, nice to meet you. ZS4 Sugar from November 2, Radio America, QRP. We're running at 500 milliwatts, half a watt. That's 500 milliwatts, a half a watt. Yes, I said it right, 500 milliwatts. And sorry that we were a little aggressive there. You know, running at a half a watt, 500 milliwatts, we got to be aggressive running at QRP with all the other stations running QRO. So, yeah, forgive us for being a little aggressive. We've been waiting for about, I don't know, 15 minutes now. So it was worth the wait. And glad to be able to work here, John. The name is Eric, Echo Romeo India Charlie. Over.
Well, I'm impressed, Eric. I'm very impressed. And I could hear you. There are quite a number of guys calling, and I could hear you in between other guys as well. You weren't that much weaker than the majority of the guys that were calling me, Eric. That's impressive. What antenna are you running with that 500 milliwatts code?
Okay, Roger. Well, I'm gonna switch to 5 whiskeys. I don't know if there's a big difference or not there, John, but we're at 5 watts now, QRP maximum. I'll give you the quick whole rundown. The rundown is a Yeso Fox Tango 817. It's a Fox Tango 817 Yeso, and we're running 5 watts now. Before 500 milliwatts, but now 5 watts. The antenna is a 3-element monobander. It's a portable 3-element monoband Yagi that we have, and we only have it at about 5 meters off the ground. Only 5 meters off the ground, about 15 feet off the ground here. We're about 50 kilometers northeast of New York City, and that's all we're running. Actually, we're actually making a video as we speak to you, and we will be putting this up on YouTube, on my YouTube account, where I have many videos showing that I run portable out in the field. So we're not even home. We're actually portable in the field with this Yagi at about 5 meters off the ground. Over.
I'm very, very impressed, Eric. N2RA, ZS4 Sierra. On the next transmission, I'm going to make a recording for you. Let me just open my recording file here. But on your next transmission, I'm going to make a recording, and I will email you the recording. I don't normally play back recordings over the air. But
Yeah.
I'll email you.
FT817 keeps drifting, as you can see.
Can you just say where you are coming through with the 5 watts, you 5 and 9. 5 and 9 on my S meter. That's has been calibrated 100 microvolts to S9, Eric. So you 5 and 9 with 5 watts, and you're about a 5, 6, 5 and 7 on the 500 milliwatts. So that's impressive. That portable 3-element Yagi at 5 meters is doing a fantastic job here into central South Africa. The city here is Bloemfontein, and that's about 300 miles south of Johannesburg, if you're making this for your YouTube video. Thank you so much. I want to make a recording of you, and I'll email it to you, Eric, from ZS4 Sierra. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, that's fantastic. I really do appreciate that there, John. I'm assuming you're probably running a flex radio there or something to make the recording. We're pretty familiar with it. If you look us up at QRZ.com, you'll see what we normally run from the home QTH, but I just, after 23 years, I got tired of sitting in the shack for hours in, John, and working just from indoors, and now I get to enjoy outdoors, Mother Nature. I do a lot of hiking, so does Summits on the Air as well. You'll see in the future in more of our videos. But this is 500 milliwatts for the recording. This is 500 milliwatts for the recording. I'm going to switch back to 5 watts for the recording. Stand by. Here we go. Okay, now we're back to 5 whiskeys. 5 whiskeys for that recording there, John. And I've never heard, by the way, I'm going to switch elements on the microphone here. There's a switch on the microphone that I've never heard before. So for the recording, if you don't mind, I'm going to switch the microphone element on this. Stand by. Okay, and this is the different element on the microphone, which I don't know what kind of difference it makes. but for whatever is worth, this is switch number 1 on this QSO microphone, and I'm going to switch back to switch number 2, and switching back to switch number 2 for the different element. I think number 2 is the DX element. I hope it is anyway. So there you have it, and I do appreciate the recording, John. You're going to like our video, and I'm sure that I'm going to love to hear what I sound like there in South Africa. Zulu Sierra 4, Zulu Sugar 4, Zulu Sugar 4 Alpha, I think it is, from N2RRA Mobile. Go ahead.
Okay, very good, Eric. N2RRA from ZS4 Sierra. I made the recording. I got the 500 milliwatts. I got the 5 watts, and I got the microphone switch on as well in the recording. So you can hear the whole recording there, Rick. I just want to make sure I've got the email addresses here on QSO.com. Let me just go into your call sign. I use Ham Radio Deluxe, so it's quite quick and easy just to switch into QSO.com as well. And yes, your email address is on there at AOL.com, so yeah, I'll drop the email off to you. And you can take a listen to what it sounds like.
Right.
It's quite a big file because it's
appreciate it, John. Love making videos and showing what the 817 can do and my monobanger, which I'll show you in the video. At the end of the video, I'll get out and I'll show you the video.
Very, very well. Very, very good. That's an excellent signal. And when you first came back that over on the 500 milliwatts, you'll hear on the recording, you were down to about S4, S5 with the 500 milliwatts initially there. But you hear it's perfectly readable. With regards to your microphone, the first position you had on the microphone is a bit clearer, especially with lower power. It's a bit clearer and far easier to listen to than the other one. It's a bit more bassy there, Eric. So it's very good. I've just found the recording here, insert, and I'm not going to type your message. I was going to send. It's a 5 megabyte file, but it's on its way to you at the moment. I didn't type any note there. I just sent the recording directly to you there, Rick. So you should get that once you get access to a computer. Very nice looking home station, by the way. I guess that's not what you're using at the moment. Now, the 817 sounds very, very good. Excellent. November 2, Romeo Alpha, ZS4 Sierra.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, Roger. ZS4 Sierra N2RRA QRP portable. Yeah, okay, very good there, John. John, let me just double check real quick. And I hate to steal the limelight and the time from all the other stations. Not often do I get to run 500 milliwatts or 5 watts with a South African station on 10, and have the opportunity to hear and test which audio sounds better. Of course, a narrow audio and a clearer audio is what I want running QRP. That's very essential. Less bass. Hold on one sec. Hello. Okay, having a little difficulty with the microphone here. Anyway, less bass in the audio is of course most preferred. So is this the bassy audio you're referring to? Is this the bassy audio? Let me switch again, so this way I know which one I want to use for DX. Stand by. Or is this the bassy audio? Is this the clearer audio, John, or was the other one better? Over?
No, the first one, Eric, the first one. The second one sounds ever so slightly muffled. The one you're on now, as you go to me, ever so slightly muffled. Go ahead.
Okay, Roger. Very good. Okay, so... All right, so... Yeah, I'm having a little difficult... All right, so...